This video is a prototype walkthrough for Hopewell Mobile, a companion app for the Hopewell Township website. The purpose of this app is to provide residents with information about Hopewell and easy access to the town's resources and services. Let's get started. The first thing a user will see when they open the app is the splash screen. Once the app is loaded, they'll be taken to the app's homepage. At the top of the app, you'll see the header, where there's a hamburger menu, a logo which at any point can direct the user back to the homepage, a search button, and a profile button. On the homepage, if we scroll down, we can see there are cards that have various things that might be useful to the resident visiting. So there's an about page, news, they can look at the current weather, an event calendar, photos, map, traffic alerts, transportation, and social media links. If I wanted to find out more about the town, all I have to do is click the About tab, and it'll bring me to a page that has some facts about Hopewell and a lot of information that I can read. I'm going to go back to the homepage. And let's say I wanted to read a news article. So I see a preview of an article here, but I want to see more articles. So I click the news card, and then I see the news page. On the news page, we have some buttons at the top that can filter the categories of the articles that you see. I'll stick with news for now. As I scroll down, I see various articles, and I can choose to load more if I would like. But let's say I want to read this article. I click on it, and I can read it. If I'm really interested in this article and I want to save it, all I have to do is click this bookmark button up here, and then the icon will fill in, indicating that I've saved it. If I want to share the article, all I have to do is click this share button, and the share screen on your phone will pop up. Let's go back to the home page for now. And let's say that I want to search for something. I just click on the search icon, and it takes me to the search page. Here, I can type in anything I want in the field up here, or I can click on one of these common searches, and the app will provide me information from these. If I go back home, I'm going to look at the hamburger menu. So from this menu, we have the option to go back home if you want to click out of it, or look at contact information. So if I click on contacts, I get some basic information on this first page, like an address and a phone number I can call if I just want to contact someone at the offices. And I also see that I can contact people on the township committee or the township departments. So if I want to look at someone from the committee, I just click here and I see some names, phone numbers, and emails. Or if I want to look at the departments, I see different departments and their numbers. And if I want to call one of these departments, I just click on the number and my phone will prompt me with a phone number button. So let's go back to the hamburger menu and look at the next page, activities. So the activities page is where you can find anything that you need about events, parks, businesses, some photos of events, anything you need related to that. The first card is an event calendar that you can scroll through month by month. And you can also use it to select a specific day. For example, I have the 28th selected. And when you select a specific day, it'll show events that are happening on that day. So let's say I was interested in Mahjong. I just click here, and then I'll get an address, a time, and a day, and a little description. Similar to the news page, if I wanted to bookmark this event, I could, or I could share it if I wanted to invite a friend to go with me. So then we go back. And let's say that I'm interested in hiking. So I would go to the Parks and Recreation tab. I click on Trails. And then I see a trail map up here and some of the available trails in Hopewell. If I click on a trail, the map will show me where the trail is, some pictures of the trail, and then it'll give me some basic information like how difficult the trail is, whether it's accessible, how long, how much the elevation is, and a little description. So for example, from this page, I can find out that I can bring my dog on the hike with me, but he'll have to be on a leash. So let's get back to the hamburger menu. And we're gonna look at the residents page. This page is sort of a hub for residents. And up top in this square, we have a bunch of useful tools that residents can use. And then here we have various different departments, services, etc. that a resident could find more information about. So let's say I'm a new resident visiting the app and I want to create an account. All I have to do is click the Create an Account button, and it'll give me some fields that prompts me to give my information. I type in my information, I click Next, type in the rest of my information, and then I click Sign Up. So as simple as that, I have an account now. So let's say I wanted to look at the information on my account. I just click Profile, and then I can see some basic info that I have typed in. I can add a photo if I'd like, and if I need to edit any of this information, I just click on what I need to edit. So let's go back. Having a profile is also useful if you want to look at some of your personal records. So if I click here, I can see some of my old tax forms. I can see any forms I've filled out on the app. I can see permits I have. This would be a really useful page for just personal information. And then lastly, if I click on Saved, I can see all the events and news articles that I've saved so that I can refer back to them. Similar to the news page again, we have these buttons up top that filter what you're seeing. So if I only wanted to see my events, say if I had a lot of events saved, I could click on here and see it, and then go back to the event page. I'm gonna go back. For now, I'm gonna go to the residence page again. And then let's say I want some information over here. So I'll click on Services. And right now I'm gonna look for the trash and recycle schedule. I wanna know when I can put my trash outside. So I click Trash and Recycle. And then I see I have a few options here. I click on Schedule. And then I see a calendar that tells me when trash and recycling collection is. I can toggle through the months again, and if I want to see a yearly schedule, I can click here. So that's the residence page in a nutshell. And the last part of the hamburger menu is frequently asked questions. So here, again, we have these top filter buttons, or you can just scroll and see questions on various topics that are asked a lot. Down here we have zoning questions. So if I want to know the answer to one of these questions, all I have to do is click on it, and then the answer will pop up below. That is all of the basics of Hopewell Mobile. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I appreciate your attention.